Hey there, I'm Caroline Esterson, your host, and welcome to Out of Office for Now, the Redundancy Reset series. If you found yourself suddenly jobless, restless, or frankly just questioning everything, you are in the right place. This isn't a pity party, it's a 5-day reset to get you confidence, clarity, and hopefully sense of humour and self back. So grab a brew, take a breath, and let's make today's little move count. You ready? So welcome back to number 4 out of 5 in the series. And so far we've faced the shock, rebuilt some confidence, and repackaged your genius. Today we're talking about visibility. How to be seen without feeling like you need to perform, beg, or pretend. Because let's be honest, after redundancy, the idea of putting yourself out there can make you want to crawl under a duvet and live on toast all day. But remember, visibility isn't vanity, it's strategy. One of the most common mistakes people make after redundancy is hiding. You go quiet on social media. You stop messaging people. You convince yourself that everyone's too busy or that you'll reach out once you've figured things out. But here's the kicker. That silence makes it harder for opportunity to find you. The people who could help you, they're just not clairvoyant, are they? They don't know you're looking or thinking already unless you tell them. And yes, I can hear you saying, but I don't want to look desperate. You won't if you focus on adding value, not asking for validation. What do I mean by that? Don't reach out to fix your situation. Reach out to build your circle again. And before we go any further, a little side note on visibility. Being visible doesn't mean posting every twist and turn of your redundancy story or telling the internet how many jobs you've applied for. That's not visibility, that's vulnerability. Real visibility is about the value. It's about staying part of conversations, continuing to share insights and reminding people what you bring, not what you've lost. You don't have to perform your pain to be seen. You have to stay connected and keep showing the spark that makes you, you. Think of visibility as having 3 levels. The first is familiarity, reminding people you exist. It's not about big posts, it's about micro touches, a comment, a thank you, a quick check-in. 2, it's about value, sharing what you know, not what you need. Post an idea, an article, a reflection. Show people that your brain still works. And 3, vulnerability. Not a crying selfie, please, just honest perspective. Hey, I've been made redundant. It's a little bit weird, but I'm excited to rethink what's next. That kind of grounded honesty earns respect. You don't need to be loud. You just need to be present. So let's move on to talk about networking without feeling really uncomfortable. Networking isn't begging. It's about connection. Think of it as catching up with old colleagues, mentors, or clients. Not to ask for a job, but to say, here's what I'm exploring. What are you seeing out there? It shifts the dynamic from help me to let's share insights. And if your stomach drops at the idea of cold messaging people, fine, start warm. Start with people you genuinely liked, who actually remember you. You're not interrupting their day. You're inviting a conversation that might help you both. So on to your quick move for today. This is 3 messages of curiosity. I want you to pick 3 people. 1 old client you respected, 1 ex-manager or mentor, and 1 person whose work you admire from afar. Message them something human, not needy. For example, hi, I've been reflecting after redundancy and your name popped into my head because, and give them the specific reason. I'd love to hear what you're seeing in the industry space right now. That's it. No CV, no pitch. No, if you hear of anything, can you let me know? Curiosity opens doors. Desperation slams them shut. And I know this is a little bit uncomfortable. especially if you've always been the hardworking, head down type who lets results speak for themselves. But in this economy, silence doesn't read as modest, it reads as missing. So let's get you back on the radar. Not as that person who got made redundant, but as that brilliant person I'd love to work with again. That's the energy you're projecting now. Remember, you don't have to shout to be seen. You just have to show it with intention. So tomorrow's our final episode and we're pulling it all together. I'll show you how to build your bounce back plan and make momentum your new best friend. That's your reset for today. Remember, it's not about doing everything. It's about doing something. If this helped, please share it with someone else who might just be feeling a little bit out of office right now. I'll be back tomorrow with your next little move. Until then, chin up, shoulders back, and remember, you're still bloody brilliant, so make your move, even if it's tiny, especially if it's tiny.